news. TikTok is now offline for all 170 million users here in the U.S.
And with news coming in the latest from the TikTok saga, the app has disconnected access to its users in the United States after no action was taken.
TikTok is no longer accessible on America.
TikTok has officially been banned in the United States as of today, January 19, 2025. Millions of users across the nation woke up to find that the popular social media platform has been blocked, leaving influencers, content creators, and everyday users in shock. But why was TikTok banned? And what happens next? Let's break it down. What happens? The decision comes after months of heightened scrutiny from the US government. While TikTok has faced calls for a ban in the past, today's actions reflect a decisive step by US authorities to address mounting concerns over national security, data privacy, and geopolitical tensions with China. The core issue: national security concerns. At the heart of the controversy is the issue of national security. TikTok, owned by the Chinese company ByteDance, collects vast amounts of user data. This data includes everything from location and device information to browsing habits and even facial recognition data. US officials have raised concerns that this data could be accessed by the Chinese government. Under Chinese law, companies are required to comply with requests from the government, including sharing user data. This has fueled fears that TikTok could be used as a tool for surveillance or influencing public opinion in the United States. Given the volume of personal information TikTok collects, there's a legitimate concern that this data could be used to target individuals, organizations, or even sway elections. TikTok has repeatedly denied these allegations, stating that US user data is stored separately and is not shared with the Chinese government. However, these assurances have not been enough to calm the growing concerns in Washington. Next, geopolitical tensions between the US and China. But the ban is not only about data privacy. It's also a reflection of the escalating geopolitical tensions between the United States and China. Over the past few years, the two countries have been locked in a technological rivalry, particularly over issues like artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, and global influence in the tech space. TikTok is at the center of this rivalry, as China's growing influence in global tech is seen as a direct challenge to the US's dominance. TikTok's rapid growth and popularity in the US has only intensified fears over the control China might have over American users' personal data. Today's ban is part of a broader effort by the US government to curb China's influence in key technological sectors, which many believe could threaten national security and the privacy of American citizens. The Trump administration's efforts. This isn't the first time TikTok has been in the crosshairs of US politics. In 2020, the Trump administration sought to ban TikTok over similar concerns about national security. Trump even ordered a forced sale of TikTok's US operations to an American company, hoping to resolve these issues. However, that sale never happened, and the legal battles dragged on. Under President Biden, the situation has continued to evolve, but concerns over TikTok's data practices have only intensified, leading to today's ban. What this means for TikTok users. So, what does this mean for TikTok's millions of users in the United States? Well, if you're an avid TikTok user, content creator, or business relying on the app, this is a huge disruption. Influencers and content creators will be particularly impacted, as TikTok has been a major platform for entertainment, marketing, and business growth. Creators have built entire careers on the app, and now they're left searching for alternatives. Other platforms, like Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and Snapchat, could see a surge in new users, but none of them have the same viral potential and creative freedom as TikTok. TikTok's response and what happens next. Despite the ban, TikTok isn't backing down without a fight. The company has already announced plans to challenge the decision in court, and a legal battle could drag on for months or even years. Public opinion is divided. While many users are protesting the ban, others support the government's decision due to concerns over data privacy. This situation could set a precedent for how other foreign-owned tech companies are treated in the US moving forward. While the legal battle unfolds, it was unclear whether TikTok will return to the US. Millions of American users will need to find new ways to engage in the social media landscape.
Breaking news from TikTok, the social media app, saying it is in the process of restoring service.
TikTok has been restored for users in the United States.
And as of today, TikTok is back.
In a surprising turn of events, just almost a day after the January 19th ban, TikTok has been reinstated in the United States. What happened, and how did the app make its comeback? Let's dive in. After facing fierce legal challenges, TikTok took its case to court, arguing that the ban was unconstitutional. The company claimed that the US government did not provide sufficient evidence that the app posed a legitimate security threat, and that the ban violated the rights of millions of American users. In a landmark decision, a federal judge ruled in favor of TikTok, stating that the ban was overly broad and infringed on the freedom of speech of its users. This ruling prompted the US government to reconsider its position, and negotiations between TikTok and US regulators began. In a historic agreement, TikTok and US officials came to a compromise. The company agreed to implement stricter data privacy measures, including more transparency about data handling and enhanced safeguards against foreign government access. TikTok also pledged to establish a US-based data center to store user information, with independent audits to ensure compliance with US laws. With these new safeguards in place, TikTok was allowed to resume operations in the US. The reinstatement marks a major victory for the company, but the battle over data privacy and national security concerns is far from over. While many users are celebrating TikTok's return, some remain cautious, questioning whether the app's new measures will be enough to ensure their privacy. Only time will tell if TikTok's compromises will satisfy both users and lawmakers alike. For now, TikTok is back in the spotlight, but its future will likely depend on how well it can navigate this complex landscape of privacy regulations, political tension, and user trust. What do you think about TikTok's return to the US? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates as this story develops. Thanks for watching.